Yo, what's up guys, it's Nate here. So, already hopping in first match here against Retaliation. Actually, like, Retail's like one of my good friends, I guess. But usually, of course, like, I like stop time people unless you're like ass half Aragon or Riley. So, I'm pretty sure Retail's using like Officer Ramsey's deck with like, I think it's like RG Mother Witch. I'm pretty sure like he's the one who made this deck, so honestly, it is a good matchup for Miner. You have to be like really careful in single because I feel like you can get like overwhelmed. Like if you like waste your log, then go like Skeleton opposite lane, and go RG behind it, and then pop their ability. So it looks like Retail's just gonna go in the back. I feel like this is the right play. So probably split my Skeletons because I really can't like. I just have to. I can't ignore that scar me. So just gonna wait a little bit, like leak like probably like 3 elixir, and then go for my eye tower here. He will, yeah, we'll go RG like I said, and then pop his ability. I think with a perfect, like with a good delivery and then a good E-Spirit log, should clamp the RG. Luckily my E-Spirit does chain on the skeleton, so RG is not completely dead. So I think it'll get like 1 or 2 hits. Okay, thankfully it didn't get 2 hits because that would have been really annoying. So I feel like what I've learned in this matchup is I can't really go Miner if they have Skarmy. So just go Zappies in the back. I'm just gonna rocket this because he just wasted Skeleton King and RG. So I feel like I can get away with this even though it's a -2 trade. So getting back to what I was saying before, I don't really think you can ever like go like Miner the back. If you do, like I would only recommend going Miner in the back if they ever waste Skarmy, because I feel like this deck has so many like I guess answers to Miner, having the Fisherman, having the Zappies or Skeleton King. So I think just go for delivery on this Mother Witch. I think the Mother Witch like will hit it, so it'll pop a Piggy, which is honestly not too bad. Kind of unfortunate, but I think it's okay. Let's go for a log here. I think this should fully counter the Fisherman and Piggy. I'm just gonna go for E-Spirit to be safe. He goes for a primitive log, I guess, trying to catch my Skeletons. So heading into double elixir, he goes for the skillful Skarmy and Skeleton King. So he does pop his ability. He has a pretty early ability, so Skeleton King gets no value. And then he also plays Zappies onto my Miner. So like I just told you guys, I feel like if they ever play anything like on your Miner, always go for a rocket, especially if it's Zappies. I feel like it's free value. So it looks like he will try to go opposite lane, but I think I should still be okay here. I'm going to try to set up my first Inferno, so if he like fireballs this, I can slide back to another one. But for Skeletons to block the Fisherman, he goes for log. Eye Tower's still alive, so let's see what he's going to do. Maybe, probably Skeleton, yeah. Scarring opposite Skeleton King one lane. So I go for E-Spirit and Skeleton King, hopefully the Mother Witch dies, and then I can just go for okayish delivery on the Skeletons, and then go for Skeletons onto the RG. He goes for Mother Witch, but I cannot let the Mother Witch connect to my Skeletons. I'm actually going to go Miner in the back to apply pressure, so he's forced to play Skarmy, and then go for delivery on his Mother Witch. He does go for Skeleton King the bridge. I would honestly say pretty aggressive, but I think it's going to work because obviously you have to answer his Skarmy, and that means he gets a free ability. But I think it'd be a waste if he pops it, because this is a free log for me, so it looks like he does waste his ability. So he's just going to go for log and Dark Prince. Okay, I target the side should be going with the RG, and then go for Miner to apply pressure so he can't fireball. So he does fireball, but then like again guys, predicting that he would fireball, so he doesn't really have like, well like at the time when I played my Miner, he didn't have enough elixir for Skarmy, so Miner did get some decent chip damage. So I go for Skeletons on the Fisherman instead. So I think I'm going to reset here, so I'll probably just check my first rocket. I feel like even though like I'm throwing like a -6 elixir on the tower, I should be okay here, because I think we're like 15 seconds into triple elixir, and I can definitely defend. So let's go for like an early eye tower on the Skeleton King. I'm not really sure why he didn't play the Skarmy. Maybe he didn't have it in his hand. So I go for E-Spirit here and then go for Miner right now because I know he might try and fireball. In case he does, I can just go for a free delivery log, and everything's already dead. So you see that he did play Skarmy, but I don't think he's back at Skeleton King yet, or I think he is now. So just go for E-Spirit for the Skarmy. I think this time I'm gonna rocket his like RG and Skeleton King. I have so much damage. I really don't want to choke. So let's go for delivery. He does pop his ability, it's pretty annoying, but I can go for Dark Prince and then go for Miner on the Mother Witch. I'm just playing my Miner on the Mother Witch to be safe, because I feel like he would try to defend the Mother Witch, and then he would spawn like probably like 3 pigs. It would be really annoying. So I can really just go for delivery log on these Zappies. I think I'd rather kill the Zappies because then I have Skeletons E-Spirit for his Skarmy. He does try to go for an RG, but I think at this point it's a little bit too late. Even if he like fireballs my eye tower or like logs it, I'm already patching another eye tower. And I don't think he can cycle back to another RG in time, so he just, yeah, looks like he doesn't give up to Fireball and King Tower. So I guess he's just a bit careful in single, guys, and you guys see that this match wasn't really too close. I really didn't give him the value, and just like realizing what he had and just applying pressure in the right scenarios, I guess. So GG's to Retail. He was pretty low, so we probably won't go off from this. Probably like what, like 25, 24? Yeah, only 25. So let's see where that puts us. I think that'll put us at 8.2. So pretty nice. So I'll probably just cut into the next match. So it looks like we're actually facing a clasher. I actually know this guy as well. He's like German. He runs like Golem. Honestly, I can't really say like it's skillful. Like his deck, like he plays it. I guess he plays it well, but it's pretty brain dead. I can't lie. So let's go for delivery on the. Dude, it hasn't even been 30 seconds clasher, and you're already going E-Barb's second play. Okay. So anyways, I take it back, guys. He does play this deck well, but you guys can see very skillful going E-Barb's second play. I guess maybe he was trying to starting hand me or something, but definitely not gonna work. So okay, well, go for Golem. Honestly, not too sure if that's a good Golem. He just wasted Lumberjack and E-Barb, so like I don't really have to worry about like a double lane push. All I really have to do is just kill a Night Witch. So this time around, I think I'll Miner on defense. I think Miner defense is like super underrated. I'm not really too sure why I do it. All I'm saying is that I used to, well, like when I was a noob, guys, I used to watch Teabag a lot. And I'd always see Teabag going Miner on defense, so ever since I watched him, I think that's a good play. Okay, so he goes for Lumberjack, so this is kind of sus. So let's go for a Miner in the middle. Let's see, let's go East Spear to the side. So I think after that trade, I should be like, I'm probably down like 2 or 3 elixir. So I wouldn't be surprised if he goes E-Barb as a bridge, although if he does, I'm already back to my Dark Prince, and then I just play log at 0. So let's see what he's gonna do. I assume he's gonna reset here or like go E-Barb's bridge, so let's just see. Okay, looks like he won't. Okay, never mind. Looks like he will, but that won't work. Like I said, just go for Dark Prince and then just go for log. I think Micro Skeletons as well, like just honestly cycle and then block when the E-Barbs hit. So my Dark Prince survives, so it's gonna actually go Miner the back now. Because I don't think the Bomber will kill the Dark Prince, so he's forced to play a Mega Minion. And you guys can see that he was forced to play 5 elixir on like a half dead Dark Prince, and also by him doing that, he has to ignore my Miner, so I got 800 damage. So honestly, a pretty good start to this match, heading to double elixir. So he's gonna be forced to play Lumberjack here, so I think that's good. So he's like not able to play like raged troops or like have a raged golem. So let's go for ITAR here, should just clean everything up. And once again, guys, just gonna go Miner on defense. I'm not back to my Dark Prince yet, and I'm gonna go E-Barb's opposite, so it looks like he does. So guys, this does look scary, but like I always tell you guys, log delivery will always save your life. So I think I might cycle my first pair of log delivery. You guys see the golem is dead. Okay, never mind, everything's already dead. And I do like have like a nice counter push. Let's see. Okay, I was gonna rocket that Mega Minion, but I'm just gonna play it safe, just play it smart. So let's go for Miner to apply pressure and go for Dark Prince. So obviously I don't want him I don't want him to support that golem. Let's go for Eye Tower here for the Mega Minion. Go for Skeleton to block the Bomber. Okay, this is getting kind of scary. He has he has 8. He has 16 on the field, and I only have like a half dead 5 elixir card. So I'm not so sure how I'm gonna defend this. Okay, Eastward doesn't even chain. This is really bad. Okay, I have to go for Dark Prince. Okay, I have to go for Rockets. Okay, I don't know if I'm gonna survive this. Okay, maybe we hit the Rocket. If we just bring over the E-Barbs and just go for Deliver and everything. I think we should kill the Bomber and the E-Barbs. Okay, I'm not really too sure how he defended. I'm just gonna say it was calculated, guys. So I'm actually going for Dark Prince Miner right away, because I know he just wasted Golem. Looks like he's gonna eat my delivery and my 1 HP Dark Prince. And just like that, guys, I have so much damage in the opposite lane now. So I'm actually gonna eat that Lumberjack. He goes for an damage to the back. So just with 15 seconds left heading to triple elixir, as long as you defend, we should be good. So you go for E-Spirit first, like I told you guys, delivery will always save your life. So obviously cycle my first one. So this does look kind of tricky, guys, but once again, just cycle Skeletons, cycle E-Spirit, and running back to another delivery. The golem will hit my tower like once and also death damage. But just go for another Dark Prince, go for log. Okay, this is getting kind of scary, so I have to go for... Okay, he does purge my E-Spirit, but let's go for delivery. Dark Prince, okay. I'm not really sure how we're defending. He goes for a Night Witch to the back. I'm not really sure why. It's still rocket value for me. And then he'll mine it back. Okay, he goes for a Golem. So I think at this point, if my E-Spirit chains, this should be GG. Just go for a log. Yeah, E-Spirit chains and just go for a Miner. And then go for log and just go for rockets. And I think that should be GG. And guys, you see the power of Rocket Cycle and Triple Elixir. I'm not really too sure how I won, but GG's the Clasher. And I'll probably just cut into the next match. So I found our next match here against Dr. Johnson the third from Squid Pit. Oh man, so this is Bob the Rock. I'd say probably one of the best RG Lightning players with like Furnace. He's like a really good one trick. This is a matchup that I really dread. I'm pretty sure like I faced him actually like 2 to 3 videos ago. Did I win? Okay, I'm pretty sure I won, so hopefully this time around we do win. Oh man, I don't know. It's actually so painful, guys, because like he has Furnace. I feel like if he had Gob Cage, that would be better. Because as you guys know, like a 1 Elixir Fire Spirit does damage with a Fireball, so I can really never eat it. And then he goes RG the back here, and I usually would always tell you guys you want to rocket the RG, but he has Lumberjack, so if I rocket, he's just gonna go Lumberjack in front. So let's see. He also has guards for some weird reason, so it's pretty interesting. So he goes for Lumberjack as I predicted. But I don't think he can Lightning. That'd be a pretty aggressive Lightning, and I don't think he has enough Elixir for it. So let's put E-Spirit high for this Baby Dragon. Okay, the Baby Dragon didn't even go to my eye tower, which is unfortunate. So Baby Dragon does get like 3 Belches on my tower. Honestly, not the best start, but as long as the RG doesn't connect in single Elixir, I think I should be okay here. So I'm actually gonna go Dark Prince to apply pressure. I know he's not back to guards yet or Lumberjack. So let's see if this Dark Prince can connect. Okay, looks like it doesn't, but he also does waste guards. But then again, he just have the stupid Furnace, man. I mean, honestly, I don't really get, like, for some reason, if, like, the Fire Spirit didn't get nerfed. I don't really understand why. I don't really understand why the game wants to have a 1 Elixir Fireball. But just go for E-Spirit to block the Fire Spirit again. I can let 1 connect, but then I can't let any more connect, because then again, I'm just gaining value, like, I'm basically giving him a Fireball on my tower. So let's see. Double Elixir is coming up, so I think I'm able to go Dark Prince just to apply pressure. Maybe I'll force him to play Lumberjack, which is good. So let's see, he is forced to play Lumberjack, so I'm actually going to go for Log, and then go for Skeletons, and go for Miner on this RG. Oh man, okay, well, yeah, I have to go eye tower high here, but it's just gonna Lightning, so let's go for a quick Log, Skeletons. Please, RG, don't get 1 hit. Okay, RG just get 1 hit because the stupid Barbarian, which is unfortunate. Man, that Furnace is so annoying, but like I feel like if I try to kill the Furnace with the Miner, it's just gonna block with guards. So I think it's just better just to go for the tower. So I do appraise his guards. It's me first pick Lumberjack. I think this is good though. Applying pressure, so he's not able to go like RG Lumberjack. So let's go for delivery. Okay, that is a pretty aggressive RG. I'm not really sure why he would go into opposite lane. So will he Lightning this? Okay, yes, he will. It's so aggressive. Log, please RG. Okay, well, maybe that was the right RG, actually. The stupid Barbell tanked, and they got so much damage. But then again, it's okay here. I think my Miner should get my damage back, hopefully. Okay, looks like it does. Still, like, down, like, 40 damage, which is fine. I think I might set up my first eye tower here. Maybe, like, I try to bait out a Lightning. So I feel like if he Lightnings and then tries to go, like, RG, then I can just cycle back to another eye tower. So he's gonna be smart, and then he goes RG opposite lane, which is good. Alright, the question is, can we defend now? I have to rocket this, because I know there's a Lumberjack in front. So I probably won't play anything else until Pissman on it. It looks like he will play like a Mega Man Bar Barrel. But his current delivery E-Spirit should just clean everything up, I hope. Okay, I thought the Fire Spirit was going to jump for a second. That would have been really bad. So let's go for the Log here. I do catch, oh, okay, that was a really nice Log on my end. Now I can just go Miner. He might, okay, looks like he doesn't catch the guards. So now we're in like a really nice damage lead. As long as we don't choke, we should be okay here. Just instead of my first eye tower here, will he Lightning this? Looks like he won't. Actually, looks like he will. So I just told you guys, if he does Lightning, I can cycle back to another eye tower here. But I have to be really careful. So eye tower should clean up this RG. I don't think I'm gonna play my eye tower this time, because I can just tank damage from that RG. Go for E-Spirits, go for Log, go for Miner in the back. Let's see if he does predict. Will he predict? Looks like he won't. Okay, let's go RG. So it's gonna for I don't think I'm gonna play my eye tower here. Just gonna play it right now. So even if he Lightnings, it won't do anything. I hope not, anyways. Okay, this is nice. So just go for Mega and go for E-Spirit and then go for Dark Prince. Okay, honestly, I probably should have rocketed. I'm not sure if I can get away with this now. So I'm gonna go RG for sure. Come on, lock in Baby Dragon, please. Okay, so let's go for E-Spirit. Let's go for Log. This looks very winnable for me, but I feel like I found a way to choke. Okay, go for eye tower here. Let's see. Let's go for Miner. Maybe if I just get like a couple more Miner hits, this should be game. Okay, he just catch with Lumberjack. Okay, this is really scary. He's gonna go RG now. So I'm actually gonna check my first rocket. I think I should be okay here if I just go for like a low Log last second, please. RG, please don't do enough. Okay, wow. Good game. I feel like my one mistake was probably not rocket cycling earlier. But GG's to Bob. I'll probably include this loss because you guys always like to see them, and I'll probably just see you guys in the next match. Honestly, this literally wouldn't be an end season louder vid if I'm not facing Kodigo. Honestly, I never really faced Kodigo since, so it's like the first time I faced him. So let's see, he's running the dreaded Mortar Skeleton deck. You guys already know how much I hate this deck, and it's honestly pretty annoying. Honestly, I've played this matchup so many times, because the season is like a long season. It's like 35 days, I think. So I definitely know how to beat this matchup. I think it's pretty bad if you're like, I feel like if you're just starting to use minor control, you might not know how to win it. So I feel like always going for minor chip obviously is important. But obviously, like, never play your minor if they have Skarmy, and if they do, you should always I guess just try to pre-log the Skarmy. So he does go for Musketeer Mortar, but I can just rock with this. Thankfully, the Musketeer does take a shot at my E-Spirit, so I won't give him a King Tower activation too early. But I know he has Minor in hand, so I know he's gonna Minor in the back, so then I can just go Skeletons, Predict, and then go for Delivery, just to kill everything. So honestly, I feel like if they go Mortar the bridge and like you know their hand, I guess you can go I Tower the bridge to predict it, and obviously going for a pre-log on the Skarmy. Or I feel like going I Tower in the middle isn't too bad to play either, because I feel like I Tower is like a really good tank against Mortar rather than having Tesla. So let's just go for log. I know he's gonna play Skarmy most likely, so I think I might set up with the pre-placed I Tower in the middle. I feel like by doing this, even if you go Skarmy, I can just E-Spirit it, and like I Tower should just clean everything up. So it looks like he will go the skillful Skeleton King Skarmy. He will pop his ability. I think that was a pretty bad ability. I Tower will just clean everything up and just go for Delivery. He does go for Minor, but I think log should clean up the Mortar and then just go for Skeletons on the Minor. So honestly, I do have damage in both lanes, so I definitely do need to pick a lane soon. I feel like against most matchups with minor control, you usually never want to go split lane, because I feel like that's bad. You always want to focus on one lane. So I'm actually gonna pre-place my I Tower here. I know this plays Mortar and then pop his ability, so I can just go for Delivery, go for log. Hopefully the I Tower locks on. It looks like it won't. So to go for E-Spirits, I'm gonna go Minor the back and go for Skeletons. Thankfully, okay, never mind. I was gonna say, thankfully my Skeletons would have survived. Looks like it didn't. But Mortar is locked onto my Dark Prince, and I think a log should fully counter this, I hope. Okay, thankfully it does. But you see, he's already back to another Skeleton King. He's probably gonna pop his ability. So I think this time around, just go I Tower low. So now he's gonna go Mortar, which is fine. If he pops ability, it's a waste. I would say it's a waste. So I totally locked on the Skeleton King, so just go for Delivery and then go for E-Spirits. He does go for pretty aggressive poison, so I can really just go I Tower on Mortar. He does play a Minor right straight into my I Tower, so I can go for Minor since he does play Skarmy, and then go for a log. Just like that, guys, this is what I'm talking about. Kodigo wasted his Skarmy, so he's, I guess, allowing my Minor to get a lot of chip damage. So let's see, let's go for a Mortar. So I can just go for Skeletons in the middle. I think I was gonna rocket, but I would have just missed the Skeleton King. So to go Minor on the tower, he does play a pretty high Musketeer, so my I Tower should clean this up. And let's see, probably just go for E-Spirits. I know he's gonna go a Minor, so just go for Skeletons right away. If he poisons, I think I'm gonna rocket this, because again my I Tower is still alive, and I think it should tank one more hit, which is good. And you see, just like that, we're back in the damage lead. Hopefully that Mortar doesn't connect. Dude, how? Mortar has so much health. I really didn't think that would connect. But he is playing into my Delivery, so just go for Delivery and then go for Minor on the Mortar. Okay, Mortar won't get a shot on my tower, which is good. Minor's already locked on, so let's go for log. So at this point, I can probably just start my rocket cycle. Just go Dark Prince in the back. Maybe he'll play Minor. Okay, looks like he won't. So okay, then go for Delivery on this. Go Minor on the Mortar, and let's go for log just to knock back the Minor onto my Dark Prince. Should clean up the Mortar and probably just check my first rocket. So as long as we just don't choke this defense, we go Minor in the front. Looks like he does. Probably should have predicted, but it's fine. I can just go for log and then go for Minor in this weird position. They usually never predict. So I just need one more Minor hit, and I think this should be GG. He does go for a Minor in the back, but it's a little too late. So this match is pretty close. I'll say pretty nice win against Kodigo. GG's to him, and I'll probably just see you guys in the next match. Well, looks like our next match here is a Bad Bunny. I'm pretty sure he's running Pigs, Archer Queen, Earthquake. So honestly, it's a pretty free matchup. I honestly don't need to say anything else. So you guys know what's gonna happen, so let's just hop straight into it. So honestly, I got a haircut probably yesterday. I got a haircut like 2 days ago. So honestly, I am Asian. I think you guys already know that. So I remember one time like in middle school. Okay, nice delivery, Nate. Okay, definitely didn't mean to do that. Anyways, I remember in middle school, like my dad like always used to like cut my hair for me. I remember like my mom would always say like, Nate, why like, or like, no, she didn't tell me, but like, she told my dad, oh, I'll just take Nate to the barber shop, and he was like, no, I'll just do the haircut myself. So keep in mind, guys, I think I was in like 7th grade, and like my dad cut my hair, and like usually it's just like I feel like it's just an army cut, like he just cuts all of it off, like I'm like, I guess you said it's a bald cut, or like I'm sort of bald, but I'm not. But anyways, there was that one night, and he basically told me like, or he basically asked my mom like, what do you want? Like, do you want me to cut all of his hair, or like do you want a new style? And like, knowing my mom, she basically just wanted a new style. But like, here's the issue, guys. So at first, okay, so he cut my hair, right? I think cutting my hair like practically like half an hour. So basically, he cut my hair, but like where? So he cut like all the sides, like he made sure like they were clean and stuff. And also like, and then like, because how my hair is, guys, like, my hair is like really spiky. So it was kind of weird. So like he cut everything except for the top of the hair. So like I had some like hair showing off, and basically my dad asked my mom, and she said it looked fine. And I was like, and at the time, like I was young, guys, I didn't really care. I was like, okay, like a haircut's a haircut. Like at that time, I'm pretty sure like I was still like obsessed with like Yu-Gi-Oh. And keep in mind, guys, I wasn't an anime like I wasn't a 2D lover at the time. I think again, like I was obsessed with like Rubik's cubes and like Yu-Gi-Oh or something like that at that age. And anyways, that morning I went to school. And usually people are like, oh, like Nate, nice haircut, or like fresh cut, dude, or like whatever. I'm pretty sure people still say fresh cut, and if they don't, then I just made myself look very cringe. But anyways, guys, basically like I guess in middle school I had friends. Like of course I had friends. Like why would I not have friends in middle school? That'd be like kind of weird, right? And he was like one of my friends, like her name was Tiffany, and basically she was like Nate, your hair, and I was like, okay, what about my hair? She was like, was that a punishment? And like at first, like I didn't understand like what she was trying to say, and like I finally got it. Like she thought like my haircut was a punishment, and she was like, and I was like, no, like my dad cut my hair for me, and then she started laughing. So like at first, I thought it was just like a joke. I thought like people like weren't actually serious. But you know, it's like like how like my middle school is. They were like it was like they were like obviously lines. There were like 2 lines. There was like one line to where like people who like I get like straight A's to go first. And then obviously you had like the line for the people who like had B's and like below. So basically I was like obviously in the A line. But like sometimes like some of my friends like were also in like the other lines, so, like I switched between. But anyways, I was just talking to like a couple of my other friends, and they were like, nice haircut, Nate. And I was like, are you joking or are you being serious? And they were like, no, we're joking. And they were like, was that a punishment? And basically the entire day people were asking me like, Nate, like what is that haircut? Like did you like fail a test or something? Like did your dad do it on purpose? And after that moment, guys, I basically just never want to get a haircut from my dad ever again. Like I think I'm still in college, and I still get haircuts from my dad. I always tell him like he doesn't have to, but like he always offers. But yeah, guys, like that moment, like my hair's like sticking out, and honestly, I thought like I wasn't a cool kid at the time, but I honestly felt like a boss like with a haircut. But I guess not, cause I'm not kidding you guys. The entire day, like my teachers, like obviously like the teachers can't say, oh, was that a punishment? Like most of my friends were like, Nate, that haircut is so bad. So after that day, I just never got that same form of haircut ever again. I just don't know. I really don't want to think about it. Anyways, getting back to the game, you guys see how free of a matchup this is. It doesn't really matter. Like I always say, cool, like tell a story time or sing over it. Like you guys can see that he's really finding a way to break through. He's trying to predict, and like he's still trying for some weird reason. But I could just go for log and go for rocket and just shoot GG. I guess a pretty free win against Bad Bunny. There's not really much we can do here, like once we head into double elixir. So I'll probably just see you guys in the last match of the vid. So it looks like we found our last match here against Tribe Lucas. Okay, I'm not too sure what he's running. Honestly, you guys already know who Lucas is. Probably like the 2nd best Brazilian player next to Pedro. Anyways, he could be running anything. So he goes for Fisherman, E-Spirit. So it looks like RG Lightning, RG Fireball, or like RG Earthquake. I can just go for Dark Prince, go for Skeletons. Okay, goes for Archqueen. So again, I know this RG. It's not really too sure which variant it is. Could be Earthquake, could be a Lightning or Fireball, like I just said before. So it looks like he does waste his ability pretty early, so I can go for a free delivery on this. Don't have to worry too much about it. Okay, he goes for a pretty aggressive Earthquake. I guess I'm not too sure if like revealing your spell that early is good, but he also does catch my hunter, which is pretty unlucky. But I can just go for log this hunter. Does he have like a giant skeleton version, or like is he running like the like E-Spirit version? You can have to see. The skeleton's back. I usually don't want to leak in this matchup. I feel like this definitely minus matchup because like I feel like even though they have earthquake, I don't think he has a reset to like my eye tower, so it should give me a lot of value. I feel like if I had a Tesla, I would definitely lose this. So he goes for E-Spirit to, I guess, yeah, just to kill my Dark Prince. So I'm thinking I'm gonna be forced to go minor defense here. If he goes to Archie the back, I mean, if he goes to Archie behind this, that'd be a pretty bad play. I could just eye tower to the side. So let's see, let's go for skeletons on this giant skelly. He goes for a pretty aggressive RG. I don't think he's back to earthquake. Okay, nice earthquake. Maybe I guess he thought I was using Tesla, but let's see. And eye tower should give me a lot of value, and I think I'm up in elixir since he like went he basically went earthquake on nothing. So I go for minor. Let's see. Okay, thankfully the fisherman actually drags my Dark Prince instead of my minor, so minor gets like what 400 damage, but I think it's worth it. So let's see. Heading to double elixir. I feel like I can definitely win this. Just go for minor. I mean, just go for log, go for E-Spirit, should chain and everything. Hunter does miss, so he goes for giant skeleton in the back. But I don't think it's gonna do anything. I can really just set up an eye tower on defense, and if he earthquakes, then I can just cycle back to another one. So let's go for eye tower here and let's see what he's gonna do. He's probably gonna pop his ability, which is fine. So I go minor. Will that Dark Prince actually dash on his tower? It looks like it does. And he also does waste his earthquake and ability. So I can just go for log delivery, just clean everything up, and go for another eye tower here. He goes for E-Spirit, but then again, as he used all that, he is ignoring a minor. Okay, he's playing really bad right now. I could just go minor to the back. I feel like he definitely lost after like that first earthquake. There's not really much he can do here. Again, guys, he is ignoring my minor, so that's so much damage. Okay, here's our giant skeleton in the back. I don't think it's gonna work. I can literally shoot my first rocket. And even though we're not triple elixir, I feel like I can definitely cycle faster, or fast enough anyways. Let's go for log, skeletons, and delivery. I think I'm one card away from rocket, and that should be GG. That'll probably be the end of the video. Hope you guys did enjoy. Make sure to like and subscribe. And it's been Nate, and I will see you guys later.